I don't know how to describe what I found in that forest. It felt otherworldly, like it shouldn't exist in this reality. There it was, a fortress made entirely of glass, hidden so deep in the trees that it almost seemed like the forest was protecting it, guarding its secrets. I was out here alone on a hiking trip to escape the dull, day-to-day grind back home. All my life, I'd wanted something more, something to break the monotony. But this was beyond anything I'd ever imagined. The fortress glimmered under the sun, its walls so clear that I could see strange shadows moving within. The walls seemed alive, shifting as if they were breathing. As I moved closer, I reached out, my fingers brushing the cool, smooth surface, and felt an odd pulsing warmth. A doorway appeared right where my hand rested, opening into the unknown. My heart pounded. Every instinct said to turn back, but something told me this was my moment. I couldn't walk away. I'd spent years at a desk, dreaming of adventures I'd never had the courage to take. And now, with this door open in front of me, there was no way I'd back down. Inside, everything felt off. The walls shimmered like water, translucent yet somehow solid. I could see other rooms beyond, each more bizarre than the last. Some held artifacts that seemed ancient, from worlds I couldn't place. Others had creatures frozen in mid-motion, strange animals that looked half bird, half dragon, as if they were waiting to come alive. At the center of it all, I saw a massive portal swirling with colors I couldn't name, hues that seemed to come from some other spectrum entirely. I felt a magnetic pull, an urge to step forward, and something inside me stirred. Curiosity, stronger than any fear. But I remembered a time I'd let curiosity lead me astray, a choice I regretted deeply. Was this going to be the same? I stepped through the portal, and it was like plunging into ice-cold water. When I emerged, on the other side, I wasn't in the fortress anymore. The world around me was vast and alien, filled with towering crystal mountains that rang like chimes as the wind swept through them. The sky was a kaleidoscope of colors, and strange, luminescent plants carpeted the ground. The air was thick, almost sweet, and it carried a low hum, like a melody from some forgotten world. I was filled with awe, and something else, an unease I couldn't shake. Then I noticed the mist. It clung to the ground, swirling around my ankles, moving almost deliberately. I felt watched, as if the mist itself had eyes. As I moved deeper into this crystal world, I heard whispers on the wind. They were faint, just out of reach, but then, there it was. A voice, clear and direct. "You shouldn't be here." I turned, heart hammering, and saw her. A woman cloaked in something that sparkled like stardust, her face hidden in shadow. Her presence felt ancient, powerful, like she belonged to the very essence of this place. "Each dimension has its balance," she said, her voice a soft but stern warning. "You're disrupting it by being here. Leave now before it's too late." I wanted to ignore her, to tell myself that I was fine, but her words unsettled me, resonating with a fear I couldn't name. I'd spent so long feeling caged in my life, and now that I was free, was I really ready for this? The portal shimmered back into existence, and I returned to the glass fortress, my heart still racing. I felt both a thrill and a strange sense of loss. I couldn't leave now, not without understanding what this place was. The fortress was more maze-like than I'd realized. I wandered through rooms filled with ancient, dusty books, shelves lined with devices that looked like something out of a sci-fi movie, and walls etched with symbols that seemed to glow faintly when I passed by. Then I found another portal. This one was darker, almost ominous, with deep, stormy colors swirling within. I took a deep breath, remembering the cloaked woman's warning. But the pull was too strong. There was no going back. I stepped through, and immediately dread seeped into my bones. This place was different, dark and oppressive. The sky covered in swirling black clouds. Twisted trees rose from cracked ground, their branches stretching toward me like claws. Then I saw them. Shadowy figures lurking just beyond the trees, their empty eyes fixed on me. I tried to stay calm, but every instinct screamed danger. Their whispers grew louder, filling my head with dark, chilling thoughts. "You don't belong here," they murmured, their voices clawing at my mind. I backed away, looking frantically for the portal, but it was nowhere to be found. Panic bubbled up inside me. My heart raced as I stumbled backward, the shadowy figures drawing closer. Cold fingers brushed my arm, and I felt an intense, bone-chilling fear. I had to get out. I had to find the portal. Just when I thought I was out of options, I saw a faint glow in the distance, the portal. Gathering every ounce of courage, I bolted, running faster than I ever had before. The whispers grew frantic, angry, but I didn't look back. I dove through just as icy hands reached for me and stumbled back into the fortress. As I caught my breath, I felt a strange relief, mixed with lingering terror. But as I looked up, my eyes fell on another portal, this one shimmering like liquid silver, almost calling to me. I knew this portal was different. The air around it crackled with energy, like it was holding back something immense. I took a deep breath, heart pounding, and reached out, my hand hovering just above the surface. A voice echoed in my mind, the same voice as before. "Are you ready to see the truth?" I stepped through. The other side was familiar, yet completely alien. I was in a world that felt like a dream, a place where everything I'd ever believed was impossible came to life. Magic filled the air. Creatures soared across a golden sky. An endless world stretched out before me. It was beautiful and terrifying all at once. And then, in the distance, I saw it. One more portal, glowing with a light that felt like pure possibility. Would I dare to step through into a place where anything could happen?